I clowned around too much.
Why?
Complacency, very much complacency. I think I expected it to be harder than it was up until that point of getting hit. And I was hitting him at will, basically, head and body. So yeah, I got a little bit greedy and paid the price, got caught, and we know what happens in heavyweight boxing.
I think what Tyson isn't realizing is Usyk fought a strategy that was probably more favorable for Tyson Fury. Tyson went backwards, Usyk came forward. That made Usyk a more hittable target. Usyk actually played the bull to Tyson Fury's matador, which once again made Usyk a more hittable target because the footwork wasn't there. Maybe the head movement and the blocking and parry game might have been there still, but because he came forward and wanted to attack Tyson Fury, I believe they knew Fury was going to fight off the back foot, and they welcomed it. Hence why they was going to Fury's body to try to slow him down. They came in strategizing that. Now, that might have made Usyk an easier fight for Fury, as far as Tyson being able to put hands on him. Now, I don't think Tyson thought Usyk could hurt him. And there lies the problem. But I believe the body work played his part with that. He hit Tyson with a lot of body shots. But I do think it's going to be a harder fight for Tyson Fury. And I believe Tony Bellew has the better explanation of what happened in the first fight and what could possibly happen in the second fight if Usyk fights with a more favorable style, what he does best going into the Fury fight.
I thought Usyk could win the first time, but I never in a million years anticipated he'd win the way he won. So I never thought he could push him back like that. Do I think he can do it in the rematch? If he chooses to push him back again in the rematch, he won't catch him by surprise because he's 100% took Tyson Fury by surprise. This time, he won't be able to do that. I do believe if he goes on the back foot, he wins every single round. He's the hardest man in the world. If you let Oleksandr Usyk go on the back foot and you press him all night, you're in trouble. You're not going to catch him. Just watch the Morakasiev fight and you'll understand. That's why I chose the boxing. Chasing him.
This is the fight that he was just referencing. I believe this was the undisputed fight for the cruiserweight titles for all four belts. As you can see, he can go from that back foot to going forward again and jump into some lateral movement almost as fluid as anybody you would ever see, especially for someone that big, cruiserweight, heavyweight, etc. And I do believe if he come with this particular style and Fury plays the destroyer, as I said in previous videos, that dancing destroyer, when he goes on the back foot, I look at Fury as the dancer. When he comes forward with his crunk style and basically try to go for the knockout, that's what I call a destroyer. If he go into destroyer mode, Fury that is, and Usyk fights off the back foot and don't really necessarily try to come forward and walk Fury down and uses his footwork, uses his head movement, uses his lateral movement, I believe Fury's in trouble. I don't think he has an answer for that at all. I don't think he can catch up with him. When Fury comes forward and fight real true heavyweights, that's one thing. He can grab them, lay on them, etc. They don't have the movement, lateral or otherwise, to get away from them and stop them from being able to grab them and beat on them and lay on them, stuff like that. I believe Usyk could run from them all night and he would not be able to catch up with him. I think he would land the occasional body shot, jabs, and all that, but I do think it would look a lot like AJ versus Usyk. I think he'd just outbox him. And I mean, really, there ain't really that much else to say. I think he is a style matchup for Tyson Fury that just don't suit him. It's just somebody that, I'll put it like this, if Fury was going to beat him, it should have been the first fight with Usyk coming forward, trying to walk Tyson Fury down, trying to back Fury up. That should have been the fight that Fury had the most advantages in, because it took away Usyk's footwork because Usyk was coming to him. If it's the other way around, it'll look way worse he will definitely outbox Tyson Fury, and maybe because Fury is sitting down on the majority of his shots, he might be able to lay Usyk out. But Usyk is so defensive minded, I don't see it happening. And that's pretty much all I got to tell Bustin' Boxes on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section, let me know what you think. Is Tony Bellew right? Was Tyson Fury right? Did he take Usyk lightly? Did he get complacent? Did he play around too much? Was that the reason why he lost? Or was it more Usyk fought into his hands a strategy that was more favorable to Tyson Fury and still beat him? And if that's the case, if Usyk fights the more favorable style for him, going off the back foot, using lateral movement, will that spell doom for Tyson Fury? I think it does. But that's my opinion. Give me yours. It's Head Bustin' Boxes on Fight Doctor. I am out.